Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So we're about to start Nioh 2. So for a little bit of perspective, I have played every single FromSoft game. Pretty much all of them. Maybe Demon Souls, but that's an exception. Point is that I have a lot of experience with FromSoft games, especially Souls games and Souls-likes. But personally, I've never been able to understand or comprehend Nioh 2. I played it before, and I just couldn't get into it. Like, there's just aspects of it that I wasn't grasping. So this will be my second attempt at it. I do not mind taking help. Basically, my goal is to try to make a dex build. I tried using fists last time, and it just wasn't working out. So I want to try to, again, with a dual blades, dual swords, dex build, essentially. I have no clue how to play the game, but we'll figure it out as we go, and I do not mind taking help on the way. I do like the character creator, though. This is very fun to look at. The characters look great. Alright. I have no clue how to play. Face buttons being attack buttons again is interesting to see coming from Dark Souls. Let's see here. How do I switch stances? I actually don't know how. Guess I'll learn how to play here. We're just gonna start from the bottom and work our way back up again. Katana, the spear, the axe, tonfa, fist. Fists are cool, but I'm just not gonna happen. The hatchets, kusarigama, and there's my baby. Dual swords. These are skill weapons. So strong attack, weak attack. It is very fast. I do like that a lot. How do I switch my stance? I actually don't know how. Okay. Now what? Can't go up there yet. I guess the best thing I can do is try to reference Ninja Gaiden for my past. I do have a background with Ninja Gaiden, so I guess the XY moveset is something I can kind of understand. Okay, so the other thing that I had trouble understanding last time... What's going on, Seth? Man of the hour. Man of the hour. Because, I never was able to understand this game. And, I want to give it an honest chance. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not. Now what? Let's see here. Skill customization. I'd ask Dante, this game is complex. Yeah, that's the reason why I never got around to it. I just never could, like, grasp the concept system. What is grapple? What is... Oh, okay, so... Not learned, not learned. Okay, so we're a little too early into the game. Amrita memories. Strong attack. Quick attack, strong attack. Dash. I'm not sure what the game wants me to do next. I don't even remember how to activate stances. How do I switch stances again? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm green. So low stance is fast. Okay, so I hold RB and then tap one of the shoulder buttons. So RB plus B in order to draw my weapon. Oh wow, heavy, high stance is slow. All right, disconnected from network. All right, whatever. I'm not sure why I got disconnected from network, but okay. I don't plan on playing online anyway. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go next. Again, completely fresh. I have not played this before. It's kind of fun being just starting off at a game and just not knowing what the hell you're doing. There's something oddly fun about that. It can be anyway. So do they just want me to try every weapon? The Odachi's really cool. On any other kind of game, I usually gravitate to weapons like that. Switch melee weapons. Oh, okay. So they want me to have 2 weapons. The Kusarigama is cool. Okay. Proceed to Guardian Spirit selection. Sure. So the 2 weapons that I'm going with are dexterity and skill based, although I'm probably just going to focus on dual swords. Okay. So Harbor the Swift Bird, which scales with heart, strength, and this one scales with magic. Can only stay for a few minutes, but hope you're having a great stream. Well, I appreciate you coming to visit. I'm trying really hard to stop saying pop by. It's such a terrible shorthand. I just don't want to say that anymore. Let's see here. This one scales with magic. This one scales with heart. I don't even know what my own stats are. All right. Let's see here. I have, since I went with since I chose dual swords as my first weapon, I'm scaled for, I have pretty broad stats overall, but I'm scaled for strength and for skill and dex. And a little bit of magic. It doesn't seem like there's a spirit that's for skill, so I guess I'll go with heart. What do you think of the game so far? It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I do like the character creator. That's one thing I'm very excited for what's it called? Wulong. Wulong's character creator is just as extensive as Nioh 2's, so I'm looking forward to it. That's the reason why I'm playing this right now, is because Wulong looks fantastic, and I want to, like, get accustomed to Nioh 2's, like, play style, because my understanding is that Wulong is a combination of Sekiro with Nioh. So I'm glad that Wolong is getting rid of the stamina meter. That will definitely make me like it more. But the thing I struggled with Nioh 2 is that I could never understand the key pulse system. So this scales with heart. I guess we'll go with heart since heart's something I'm always going to need, I think. I don't know what stats do yet. All right, help me. What does this shit mean? Heart affects your ki, resistance against fire, mainly affects sword and bow. Affects your life. Okay, you definitely need constitution. That's not even up for debate. Probably gonna need heart because that affects ki. That's a really important base stat. Yeah, I don't know how making a build in Nioh 2 works. I'm trying not to just get too overwhelmed with like reading shit. I just want to just jump in and play. Let's see here. Affects your life and your maximum equip weight. So stamina is going to be important. So from what I can tell, constitution, heart, stamina. This will affect your ability to wear heavy armor. I'm probably going to go with light armor. Skill affects dual swords. So this is going to be my go-to. This is going to be my go-to then, most likely. Affects capacity of ninjutsu. Affects Kusarigama. It does look interesting. Yeah, as soon as we actually start playing. Right now I'm just trying to read shit. Okay, so from what I can tell, I need constitution, heart, stamina, skill, and that's it. Just focus on those. I don't know how this will affect my play style, but we'll figure it out as we go. So I guess we're gonna go with Swift Bird then. Pretty cool. Okay. End yokai shift by RB plus... Ah. How do I go back in? The character does look cool. Yeah, no. This is an original character I just came up with. I use cat as a template in a lot of games that I play. Typically, you know, dark red hair, blue eyes. That's usually what I usually go for. Since I'm playing a dex build, that's usually what I'm going for. So dexterity is an actual skill in the game. It seems like what I need to do. I need to change the title to help me make a skill build. Help me make a skill build. Dual blades, and I'll put parentheses dual blades. Dual swords. Okay. There we go. What's going on, Exile? Do you wish to leave this place? View basic control tutorial? Probably should do that since I quit the game because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's just learn the basics. Start from the bottom. Quick attack, strong attack. Okay, strong attack. Okay. Killed that dude. Cool. Lock on. Okay. Gotta remember to tap RB in between combos. Dodge. Guard plus A. Consumes ki. Ah! Oh. So they have a like suicide attack essentially. Staying on the move is probably more useful than dodging. Try low stance. Low stance would probably be more useful. Since this weapon seems to be all about light attacks and moving quickly, probably should stick to low stance for a little while. Maybe medium stance at the most. High stance doesn't seem advisable. Okay, so what do I do about a guy that just turtles up like that? Because good lord, that is annoying. What do you do about a guy that turtles up? Because I don't know what to do about that. That's so annoying. This game looks very complicated. Yeah. I'm trying my best to figure it out, but there's just so many rules to the game, and there's just so much shit to learn all at once. And that's the reason why I ended up just giving up on it. I'm really trying here. Okay, so when an enemy turtles up like that, I just want to know what to do to get past it. Because I know that's going to be a problem later on. So, guard. Cool. Okay, so now what? Cut in guard. Press LB while flinching from an enemy attack. I don't get it. Press LB while flinching from an enemy attack. LB. I don't understand what it's trying to ask of me. Press LB while flinching from an enemy attack. So, do you tap it while... I don't even know what I just did. I don't know what I just did. Apparently I did it. Am I supposed to guard right at the point of impact? Explain, game! Explain! Yeah, I don't know what I just did right there. Apparently I succeeded, but I don't feel like I did. So you press LB right... Okay, so I guess we don't get to know then. Let's move on. I feel like I'm back in high school all over again. Any questions, class? No? Okay, moving on. Alright, switch stances. RB plus Y, mid stance, high stance, low stance. Yeah. High stance seems like it's kind of impractical. It's very powerful, but it's slow as shit. Okay, so XX into attack doesn't seem to combo that well. I have like no combos whatsoever. I'm trying to mix up attacks, but it's just press X. That's what you get right now. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Grapple. Now, Y next to a human who is out of key or downed yokai. Grapple a human who is out of key and deal them a powerful blow. Okay, so it's like a critical attack. All right. Okay. I don't get it. How do you make them run out of key then? What do those words mean? Out of key. What does out of key mean? Explain, game. Explain. Okay, I don't know what out of key means. I I want to like this game, but you're doing a really bad job trying to pull me in right now, Nioh. If someone wants to be the guy in the chair, please look up what does out of key mean in Nioh 2, because I don't fucking know. Explain the concept without giving the instructions. Press Y next to a human who is out of key. I'm pressing Y right now. Alright, we're gonna look it up. My dams are running out. Okay, what does out of key mean? Out of key Nioh 2, because the game's failing to explain it to me, so I gotta teach myself. Okay. Key mechanic for yokais changed in Nioh 2. Nioh 2, a yokai's key is separated in two. They have a maximum amount of key in their current key. Every single time you hit a yokai, both their current key and maximum key will just decrease. In the same way as Nioh 1, depleting their current key will allow you to keep hitting them because they'll be staggered for every hit. You have to keep hitting them until their maximum key bar is gone. I noticed that these chances are greater on larger yokai. Is key health? I don't know what that means. Okay. How do key depleting attacks work on enemies? Yokai have regular key on top of the purple bar on top of their max key, the red bar. Despite depleting their regular key bar will make them stagger. Most of the time they will try to kill you. If you deplete their max key bar, their bar becomes a black empty rectangle with red borders. Then you can grapple them or DPS them with some skill. Max key is the red one. That helps a little bit, but I'm still not entirely sure what that means. Okay. Who's out of key? Grapple. Yeah, I'm stumped. I'm stumped. I don't know what running out of key means. I'm starting to not care. Grapple next to a human who is out of key or downed yokai. Okay, how to grapple in Nioh 2. Can you deplete the bar below the health bar first? That's their stamina bar. It repletes constantly. How to grapple Nioh 2. Yeah, what does that mean? Apparently, this is where the playthrough ends on the fucking tutorial because I can't figure it out. Keep wailing on them until the red cursor pops up. Well, they usually die by that point. Bug with my tutorial. Can't grapple. In case anyone comes across this post, same thing happened to me. I spent way too long trying to figure this out. Use a weaker weapon, attack a few times with it just enough to drain the enemy's key but not kill them. Then you can use the grapple. maybe I'm killing them too fast? Because the game's not doing a good job explaining this shit. Okay, there it goes. At least I think that was it. I'm honestly not sure. There it goes. Okay, so the problem is I was killing the enemy too fast. Okay, so the technique is there, just the tutorial's dog shit. Alright, you just gotta teach yourself then. So yeah, okay, so the meter below their health bar is their key meter. It refills over time, but you need to basically just deplete it down, and that sets them up for a grapple. Grapple's useless for small enemies. I imagine this will be very helpful for bigger enemies then. Alright, figured it out. Key pulse. This is the most significant and most important skill in the game. When blue lights gather around you, press RB to key pulse. The amount varies based on your timing. Maximum amount is determined by the key gauge. So you're going to have little blue sparkles around you, and then you want to tap RB in order to... all they do is put a tanky enemy in there. Yeah, why'd they give me a tiny weakling enemy? Whatever. Okay, I'm pressing it too. Okay, so there's a bit of a timing to it. You don't want to tap immediately after attacking, you want to wait for a second. So when the bar starts to turn white, that's your chance to key pulse. Okay, so you want to let the meter refill a little bit before you tap the key pulse. Because otherwise you lose the stamina chance to replenish immediately. Because the more you wait, the more stamina you're going to replenish. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it down now. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Okay, I know what to do now. It's a little unintuitive, but I'm starting to get it. Yokai Realm and Purification. Another world born from yokai. When in the yokai realm, your key recovery speed is greatly reduced. Conversely, the powers of yokai themselves are enhanced there. Purify by successfully executing a key pulse within yokai realm, and you can dispel the yokai realm. Okay, so that's like the bad guy area. You basically want to do a combo and then key pulse inside that area. Got it. It'd be really great if I could get some combos that chain together my strong attack. That'd be great. Ooh, I like low stance. Fast and exciting. Yeah, from what I can tell, strong attack doesn't have any chains available for it at the moment. Or maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. View yokai shift tutorial? Alright, sure. Burst counter and burst attacks. Burst counter. Consume 1 of anima to unleash a burst counter that varies based on the guardian spirit you use. Feral burst counter transforms you into a yokai temporarily, followed by a rapid dash of movement that leaves you in an afterimage in your wake. You dash towards an enemy, and the enemy bursts. Oh, okay. So when the enemy does a red attack, basically you want to burst counter into them. R trigger plus B. Whoops, timed it too soon. Ah. Ah, I'm timing it way too late. That timing is quite strict. That timing is quite strict, but I got the idea. Guardian Spirit skill, press R, B plus Y to yokai shift to transform into your Guardian Spirit form. Okay, cool. This is basically your devil trigger. Yeah, it is cool. Rude. Okay, so R plus B in order to... Ah, alright, pretty cool. So that's my special attack. It also matches the weapon I'm using, so that's cool. Yokai Shift Grapple. While in Yokai Shift, press Y next to a human target who is out of key or downed yokai. While in Yokai Shift, your grapples will be even stronger. Ah, so this is like my coup de grace. Alright. As usual, I'm too fucking strong. That's completely overkill, but alright, cool. I get it. One second, I gotta do something very, very important. I'll be right back.
I even looked it up because I was thinking like, well, maybe I can get the card and then, you know, get my license later. But then it said that you have to get the license in that place because you have to register that car. So I was like, God damn it! It's like,
Well, tell you about that. Also your court. Okay. Just a little bit pressure. Just a little bit.
what were you looking at? Were you looking at my banks?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm gonna trim them alone.
Come on. Okay, Shadow Step Dodge while performing a quick attack. Oh, this is more yokai shit. Let's see here. So press dodge while performing. Oh, okay. So I can dodge while in the middle of an attack. That's pretty cool. So in other words, yokai form has very little consequence to when it's attacking. Shadow Stab. Execute a quick attack while performing the quick step. Okay, so execute a quick attack while performing Shadow Step? Did I do that right? I don't get it. Okay. Ah. Running out of stamina all the time is really frustrating. Okay, I gotta get my spirit form back first. Ugh. Ugh. I really like low stance a lot. See, it seems like strong attack for dual blades is pretty situational. You want to stick with the light attacks and just get jabs in, drain their stamina, then work your way to a crit. How do I transform? Can I transform, please? That'd be great. Can you let me transform? There it goes. Okay, so what is this other thing? Execute a quick attack while pressing the Shadow Step. What is Shadow Step? While in feral form, dodge while performing a quick attack. Oh, okay. So basically, it's just a fancy talk for attack again after you perform a Shadow Step. Essentially, you can attack again while basically, you can do anime shit. All right, cool. I get it now. A little hard to understand, but I think I have the general idea down. It just comes down to practice now. This game's tutorial, again, is not very intuitive. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the man who received no small triumph in bringing unity to this nation, was born in a small village in the time of civil strife, but was blessed with a shrewd mind and the courage needed to overcome adversity. Luis Froys. I have no idea if I said that name right. First thing I'm doing is getting a new piece of armor, because this thing looks awful. Although, to its credit, Koei Tecmo's game optimization is really good. It runs buttery smooth. The game runs pretty buttery smooth, to its credit. Unlike FromSoft games that are constantly breaking and falling apart. You've acquired a Divine Branch Fragment. If you use one during a mission, you can quit the mission and return to the map. However, you lose all the Amrita you're currently in possession. Okay, cool. Those are words. Starting point. Save. Probably should do that. Alright. All I care about is the dual swords. Dual Uchigatana. I just want the one. I don't care about anything else. Just the one's fine. I have literally nothing else to work with at the moment. Ain't got no accessories. Ain't got nothing. Samurai, ninja. Probably should focus on this dual sword skill tree because I just want to be more competent with what this weapon does really well. More combos would be nice because right now my weapon's attack options are really poopy. Mind's Eye, you can see clearly and evade all incoming attacks during the recovery period, during a dodge, low stance only. I might just invest in low stance like as much as possible because I like low stance. It's fast and exciting, it's low committal, you can basically dip in and out whenever you want. You can be really aggressive. Alright, Samurai. Press RB in between combos. When surrounded by blue light, press RB to... Okay, so this is all stuff that I already have. Changing to another stance increases the amount of ki recovered. Okay, so at the very most, I'd want to switch to medium stance at the most. I really don't care about high stance at all with this weapon. It doesn't seem like the kind of weapon that rewards high stance. At least that's what I'm interpreting right now. The ninja skill tree, Tiger Run, allows you to ready Tiger running scrolls. Increase your top running speed and dash speed. That would be very useful. I get the impression with this weapon of mine, I'm going to be wanting to focus on mobility like a lot. Allows you to throw a shuriken. What's going on, Yayuko? What? That can't be right. I literally updated the bar before we even jumped into the game. Are you kidding me? I could have sworn it says Nioh 2 on my end, man. Still says Katana 0. I literally have it right now. It says, I even updated before the stream. It says Nioh 2, Complete Edition. Maybe it's another bar. No, it's on the screen. Oh, the bottom scroll, derp. Okay, let's fix that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Well, the important thing is the stream is, there we go. Let's fix that then. Well, that's an easy fix. Okay, yeah. I guess to our credit though, like nobody was looking at it, so nothing was missed. All right, I'm getting a little in the reeds with stat paralysis. Let's just play the game. We'll build later. The maelstrom of war knows no bounds, even in the Junzakura. A village once prosperous due to its abundant supply of post horses and work cattle could not escape the chaos. Before long, it was reduced to little more than a ghost town. Now, only yokai wander its deserted, ruined village. The springtime cherry blossoms, once enjoyed by the lively villagers as they went about their daily business, now bloom among the deafening silence of the long departed. Okay. God, this game's pretty. It's a pain in the ass to learn so far, but it's so pretty. It makes me willing to put up with its bullshit right now. At the level up menu, you use Amrita to upgrade your stats. You'll be able to see updated stats on the right. I get the impression that because I am baby right now, I probably should upgrade my health bar. Affects your ki. Ki is probably going to be incredibly important too. Recovery speed, stamina affects your life and your maximum equipment weight. Constitution affects mainly spirit. Okay, so stamina also raises my health bar. This gives me plus 25 versus this gives me 40. So Constitution is the big one. So ideally you want to equip both. Maybe I don't want to adjust stamina because I don't really need that much equipment weight. Maybe later on I can puff it up little by little, but I mainly want to stick to light armor. But for now we're gonna just puff up health because I'm not good at this game yet. So that's my fuck up insurance essentially. Also, my frame rate just dive bombed. We probably should scale some stuff back. Let's see here. Game settings? Graphic settings? Oh, I can't adjust that. Dynamic systems off. Let's go to, I guess we'll go with low texture quality because I'm dropping into the 40s right now. No in between, huh? Doesn't seem to affect it that much. Whatever, we'll deal with it. Sucks to be you. Where's my weapon? There it is. Okay, so far so good. First time I played this game was also in the context of playing with friends. And what ended up happening is, because they were more experienced at the game and I had no idea what I was doing, they ended up carrying for me. So I had no idea what I was doing and I just died over and over again. Ow. 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 Oh. Oh. Hi. Hello. Ha. Let's try again. This game's hard. When you die, you can get your souls back. Yeah. This is a Souls-like. Got it. One of the things I need to learn to get used to is pay attention to the little blue speckles that are surrounding me after the combo, because once they go directly inside of me, I need to tap RB in order to get the most key pulls back as possible. Ow. That wasn't supposed to happen. What? Oh yeah, do what you gotta do. Hi. Okay. Maybe I might skip this guy for now, but yeah, he seems like the beginner's trap monster. Basically, don't fight this guy if you're a newbie, like I am. Ow! Ow! Ah! That dodge roll is not very reliable, is it? I'm not sure if I actually have invincibility frames or if I need to outspace attacks. Ah! Ah! Shut up, game. I do what I want. I'm getting a little bit better at the matchup, so I need to remember. So the one thing that you do better than other weapons is you're very fast, and your attacks have low end lag, so that gives you a chance to be more mobile. Use it. Ah! Ah! Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I can tell low stance is going to be probably not the best damage, but if I invest in it, that's going to be very powerful later on. Ah. Ah! It's not about... It's a skill issue at this point. I just need to apply the mechanics I've been given better now. Ah. Ah. Man, that dodge roll is just not doing it. My interpretation is either my timing is off and I'm gonna turn off the tutorial thing. That thing is bugging the shit out of me. That's new. Ugh. Yeah, we're turning off that in-game tutorial shit. Don't tell me what to do. Let's see here. In-game notifications, standard, longer, shorter. There's too much shit in this game. Stuff like that really bothers me. This is one of those things that remind me of why I like FromSoft so much, is because it doesn't include stuff like that that kind of breaks the immersion and reminds you you're playing a game. By the way, remember that you don't have to fight everybody. Like, well, what if I want to? What if I'm trying to learn right now? Like, I'm sorry, but like seeing the you win screen because you skip the hard part doesn't count. Do the hard part. Get good. That's what I want. I want the mountain. Let me climb it. I'm getting really bad performance right now. Let me see if I can fix it, because there's a chance that I might not be able to stream this game because my computer just can't handle it. Let me see here. I'm getting really bad performance issues. Let me see if I can return to title screen. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some adjustments to see if I can get it to cooperate, because I was worried that this might happen, that the game might not be able to handle being streamed by my computer. My computer might not be able to handle it. Graphical settings, off. Everything's turned down to low. Rendering resolution 50%. Dark Souls, no hit runner come to Nioh and have their face shoved into the sand. Maybe internet? I don't think it's that. It's just my computer just might not be able to handle Nioh 2. Yeah, I'm a Dark Souls guy, and I've never been able to completely understand Nioh 2. So I'm trying again, and yeah, I'm getting my shit kicked in right now. I don't know what else I could turn off in order to make the game a little bit more cooperative, because right now it's running like butt. Uh, 50% rendering. It's alright. My streams usually have a growing pains sequence that usually will get better over time. Because the image is okay when you don't fight Gozoki, it's okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get it to cooperate before the fight, because right now I just need to turn down the graphical settings. It's just the game is just not going to cooperate with me right now. So I guess we'll chop down the resolution down to 50%. Everything else is turned down to low. My PC can't even run Nioh 2 properly. Oh, that sounds terrible. Because I don't have the most high-end graphical... I don't have the most high-end gaming computer. Like, it's okay. It can sort of handle it, but we'll see. So this is the lowest setting that I can set it to. Hopefully it'll cooperate this time. You sound like someone who knows how to play Nioh, so I'm down for any suggestions or requests or like advice, because I am completely green when it comes to this game. I want to like it so badly. Okay, so the game looks like butt, but at least it plays better. It's not getting frame rate drops anymore. Holy shit, it looks terrible. It looks so bad. Let's see, we can get a little greedier than that. Return to title screen. I want to find a magical medium where I can at least be happy with the way the game looks and not get frame rate drops. Can we at least get that compromise? But yes, Telos, if you know a thing or two about Nioh 2, please help me. I just want to make a dual blades build. I want to make a sword. I want to have 2 swords and go whoosh, 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 whoosh and slice shit up with my ninja waifu. That's all I want to do. If you can help me do that, facilitate that process, that would make me happy. Let's try 70%. 70% resolution. Like, the game doesn't need to be potato quality. I can make it work. Dual blade, active skill galore. Okay. Because the thing is like, I am not... Like, I do have some experience. I have a lot of experience with Dark Souls games, so I understand builds. I just need to know what to focus on. Because I know how this works. Like, if I have bad stat allocation, I'm going to make the game harder for myself for bad reasons. Alright, this is 70% resolution frame rate. Much better. Okay, so the game's running a little bit better now. It looks... It's downgraded, but at least it's not poop anymore. Okay. First off, do you even recommend fighting Gozoki? Big Minotaur man. This game is not a Souls-like? Okay. It's very hard to let go of that. Alright, because I also have experience with Ninja Gaiden. I do have a lot of experience with Koei Tecmo games. Ow. Well, we're off to a great start. Ow! Ow! Okay. Well, yeah, that... Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm getting frame rate skips again. Okay, so I don't think 70% is gonna be able to make it. We'll have to drop down just a little bit more. Unfortunately, I gotta go back to the goddamn title screen. Think this is as an old school action RPG married with Tekken, so like a fighting game. Alright, let's try this one more time. So 70 is too high. 70 is a little bit too high. If you want to play on PC, this is the game. You gotta deal with that. So 60% is the most I can ask out of... Wait, you probably have to... Probably should apply it, man. Come on, man. Stop! That's not what I wanted. I wanted the other direction. Okay. Let's try this again. $1,000 hours in Nioh. I respect that. I play Monster Hunter World, and I have 2,100 hours in that game. I'm very obsessed with it. So I respect the work you're putting in. Game's running a little bit like butt, but maybe it'll buffer out. So try to get rid of your expectations from Dark Souls. That's it's a tall order you're asking of me, but I will try my best. I just want to try to have a better grasp of the concept of the game first, because right now I can't even dodge attacks generally pretty well. From what I can tell, are the iframes like just low, or is my timing off? Because it seems like trying to dodge roll through attacks is just getting me killed. Ow! Remember to dot, remember to block. We have that. Ah! Ah! What's going on, Red Ronin? I may have to just cut my losses and go after the Minotaur later. He's just too strong and I'm too inexperienced. I just don't understand the rules of the game well enough and he punishes too hard to learn from him. Do me a favor, if you want to provide advice, keep it concise. If you give me a fucking thesis statement to read, I'm not gonna read it. Alright, 20 iframes, long animation, short distance traveled, long recovery to make another roll, medium. Oh, you're talking about stances. Okay, because I'm currently running low stance. Fast animation, large distance traveled, best for chaining dodges. Before Ninja Gaiden 3, that's it. What does NG mean? New Game Plus? Try to keep abbreviations minimized too, because again, I don't understand the language you're speaking. Fuck. 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 What's going on, Blue Sea? I asked for frame of reference, not specifically frame data, because I don't know what those words mean. I have no frame of reference for just in time for the fuck. Yep. New game. More suffering. Let's see here. I may have to drop down 50% frame rate because the game still just downgrades into butt the second I start getting into a fight. I might not be able to stream this game. It just can't handle it. I'm thinking I'm just gonna skip this guy. He's too strong, and I'm not good enough at the game yet to handle him. Work your way up. You're not ready yet. Foot soldier's curious. Alright, I give up. We're moving on. I can't fight him right now. Get better at the game and then you can try him again later. It's not gonna happen. Okay, irregular troops gauntlets. Gozoki's too strong for me right now. You're bad at the game. Acknowledge it, move on. This door seems to be locked. Alright, fine. Okay, so one thing that this weapon does do pretty well is it seems to have a pretty good ki reduction effect. It doesn't do very much damage directly. It doesn't have very much direct damage, but it does reduce ki pretty quickly. So focus on that. That's what you do well. Genin's split staff. Cool. Okay, so you need to keep an eye out for when he's downed. That's when you can get a finisher off, because otherwise you'll be comboing small fries. Well, when the bigger guys show up, you're going to have trouble with those. So you need to get that crit in as soon as possible. Anti-paralytic needle. Okay, the stream seems to be buffering out a little bit better. I may have to drop down to 50% though. You're just going to have to just accept it. Because my computer can barely handle this game as is. Putting it on stream is a tremendous demand. I do want to like this game. I'm not going to give up on it. I just need some help. Iron Tonfa. Lone Wolf's Waist Guard. Oh, hi. Okay, treat this like Ninja Gaiden, then. Don't fall off the stage, please. That'd be bad. Let's see here. The basics of the game are key pulse, don't spam attacks, make a combo from the stance. Recover as much ki as you can with R1 or dodge. Dodge or continue to attack. Wait, so a dodge can restore a ki? Or is that a skill I need to learn? I remember that being a thing. You will learn the skill in like 5 minutes, because I get the impression with the playstyle that I'm kind of creating, I definitely want to slip in a few attacks and then dodge with a decent timing, and then get my ki back and then keep that chain going. It seems like with a weapon like this, I want to be highly aggressive. That seems like the playstyle that I want to kind of adopt. I want to become essentially I essentially want to be a red-haired blender, just constantly slashing. That seems like the way to go. Ah! 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 Fucker. Your low stance first skill is Ultra Dodge. I definitely should try to invest in that then. First thing I need to do is get some key points, because I can't upgrade anything. I'm just so puny right now. Let's see here. I need Amrita. So you actually have to not die in order to get that. Let's work on not dying. That seems important. On the bright side, I did create at least some kind of a... Bye. Okay. Let's go get that big monkey. Definitely want to invest in key replenishment. That's important too. Okay, getting a little bit better. We're still bad, but we're getting a little bit better. Let's go after that big monkey now. Stance change is mandatory. They're all good for different things. Even high stance. High stance I'm having trouble understanding right now. It's a lot to remember. Fucking hell, this guy hits hard. Fucker. Ah! Ah! That attack comes out so fast. Wow, his swipes come out so fast. It's like faster than my brain can react to. Okay, so what that communicates to me is put your guard up. You need to block. High probable is best choice if you want a solo stance, but it's not really recommended. Okay, yeah, because high seems very impractical. It's so slow. Yeah, look at that. I can't do anything in between. It's like a 2-year marriage and a divorce in between each attack. It's so slow. It's the exact opposite of the reason why I chose this weapon in the first place. Yeah, we're not doing high stance. Fuck that. Yeah, high stance is too slow. The whole reason why I chose dual swords in the first place is because they're fast. Okay, let's try this again. When a yokai is out of key, he will stagger from any attack. High stance is the highest DPS. Okay. So switch to high stance when he's out of key. Ah, fucker. This guy just decimates like half my health bar in a single hit. Oh, he has hyper armor too, thanks. Oh, wow, okay, fine. He has an AoE. Alright, so it has an AoE. It has an AoE. High plus is usually the best way to break horns. This game's a lot of shit to remember. Another thing I would really like to have is attacks that chain into each other. I'd like to be able to chain my quick attack into my strong attack. Because I'm trying to treat this like an action game now, and it's not... I can't do that yet because I haven't leveled up yet. And I can't level up because I can't do chain attacks yet because I'm weak. And I keep fighting this fucking monkey that does like kills me in 2 hits. Ugh. Ah! Come on, be tired later. Fuck you. Due to animation, different attack animation is one of the reasons why you need multi-stance. Okay. So, in between each attack combo, then you run out of stamina. think I'm doing it right. I'm not sure. I can at least switch from low to high stance. I can do that at least. Remember to do grapple. Okay, it's the big monkey's the problem, because I don't... Okay. The lesson I'm trying to derive from this guy right now is... block. Close. Okay, I almost saw his purple meter almost be empty. You're getting better. Look at your key. After combos, see red bar that's filled with blue light. With light blue, that is your key pulse, how much you can recover. Yeah, I see that. I just gotta remember to do it. You have to time it, right? This is the thing that made me stop the first time I played this game, is because I found key pulse to be so unintuitive. I just never was able to get it down. Like, key pulse got me to a point where I just wasn't having fun with the game, and I just stopped. That's the reason why I'm really excited for Wo Long. It gets rid of the fucking stamina system completely. Not frame to frame, it will linger. Okay. Big Monkey. This is gonna be the whole stream, me just throwing corpses at Big Monkey for 2 hours straight. Let's see here, what's over here? Does strong attack have any purpose in combos, or am I just chaining together quick attacks? Because that seems to be at least somewhat effective. Ah! I'm out of heals. Go fuck yourself. Think of a key pulse as a reload mechanic from a first-person shooter. That's not a very good analogy for me because I hate first-person shooters, which probably explains a lot given my unintuitive nature with this game. This is worse than trying to learn how to drive stick. Be tired later. Oh, I'm out of health. I'm out of stamina. bright side, at least the run is not that long. You get to it pretty quickly. Okay, so that's a lingering hitbox. Ah! No, I was so close! I almost had him depleted. I almost had it. I almost had it. Alright. Don't care. Out of my way. My understanding is key is like essential. If you don't get key down, you're not gonna like this game. And that's the reason why I didn't like Nioh 2 so far, because I just can't, I don't understand key pulse. Ah! Ah! Go fuck yourself! I don't understand. Why was his purple meter so high up? I thought I had it depleted last time. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong at this point. They regain it? Okay, so you just gotta stay on top of it. Just keep pounding him. After a certain time. Funny, you call the reload mechanic like a first-person shooter. The game turned into a first-person shooter. I was doing so well too. I saw I was getting low. Fucking hell. Go high stance to see more pronounced impact of key pulse. Try again. Shitty performance. I don't understand high stance very well yet. Okay, we'll try high stance. Because I've tried the other way 1,000 times now. This is not working out right. Ah! worked out great. A single swing from high stance takes like fucking forever, and it sucks. Oh, wait! Your quick attack at high stance does 3 attacks to them. Don't press anything. Wait for you keep key pulse. You spam attack right now. I think I understood what you're trying to say. Alright, let's try this again. So high stance has a very slow wind up, but does do a lot more key damage. You just got to make each swing is just far more pronounced. So depending on the opponent, I might want to switch to a high stance and just take your time, wait for the opening, and then unload and do a whole bunch of key damage at once. I'm not sure if I did better, but I saw him react in a certain way. He made a, I'm in pain noise. I'm guessing that's good. I'm not sure. I honestly can't tell. Your strong attack is in high is a single hit. It's best for statistical strategy. You were close. Thanks. Your strong attack in high stance is a single hit. It's best for strategical horn removal or quick punish when you want to max DPS for a short time. It's best to do high stance after attack dodge, otherwise you can double tap on each other. Okay. So keep in high stance. You want to keep your attacks brief. Don't get any greedier than maybe 1 or 2 swings at a time. Treat high stance as like a big heavy swing attack thing. All right. God damn, that comes out so fast. Ah, that was close. I'm trying to. Man, there's like the problem with this game is that it throws like 12 things for you to learn all at once, and it's overwhelming. It is completely overwhelming. God damn, I know for sure one of the things that it's going to be most important with this game is key recovery, because waiting for that shit to refill is fucking frustrating. Alright, let's try this again. I got closer than I did last time. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? This reminds me a little bit of Ninja Gaiden. In Ninja Gaiden, you always keep your guard up and you focus on dodges or dash rolls and you wait for the right time to push past an enemy's attack, and then you get highly aggressive yourself. If you want to learn, it just takes a second. Don't fight anybody, do your 3 attack combo and high combo, then perform perfect key pulse, and it will produce a sound. Your character will react to it. Do it 3 times in a row and it will click. Is this only in high stance? Like that? That's a special animation that just played. My entire key just completely regenerated. When the purple gauge on the enemy depletes, you can shift to mid-stamp to spam attacks. You're almost able to grapple him? Okay. Below their health bar. Okay, so look for the purple thing. It's almost empty. Ah, fucker. Ah, you fuck! Come on, be tired later. Ah! Yeah, go fuck yourself. It's not good enough. I want to fight more of them, because that was still a shitty performance. But it'll do for now. Not GG. I want to cut off one of my pinkies right now in shame, but we'll do better next time. I think I kind of get what you're saying, though. I'm going to disembowel myself on stream right now for how much shame I feel. But you don't get to keep playing Nioh and getting better if you're dead, so keep pressing forward. High stance will punish you for bad key pulses, but will reward you for a good one. So high risk, high reward. Okay, so nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's fine. I'm sure there's going to be more medicine later on anyway. I'm not sure if I'm taking the wrong lesson here, but from what I can tell, I want to try to like stay in guard most of the time. Because from what I can tell, this, just unguarded, not being guarded puts me in a very vulnerable state. You can't just dodge roll through attacks willy-nilly like you can in Dark Souls. Your dodge roll in this game is far less generous. Pulsing is overwhelming and it's very in early game. It becomes nothing in game. The game has trouble balancing itself. Okay, yeah, because I remember the first time I played this game, I could not get down key pulse and eventually got to a point where I just got frustrated and gave up. And it's a shame because this game looks cool. Whoa, whoa! Look at tough guy over here. Ah. Well, this sucks. Oh. I see the house right over there. God damn. Alright. Yep, life sucks. Go fuck yourself. Ah. It's funny, I actually find myself wanting to go back to high stance a little bit more often. Always hold guard for real quick before you dodge. Like before you plan to dodge, hold guard instantly and then dodge. Okay, I'll try that. So like this. Ah, this stamina shit is really driving me crazy. At least the monkey stays dead, although I want to fight him again so I can keep practicing. So it's just my greenness that's causing me having trouble right now. Let's see here. Appreciate you guys being patient with me, because I would not have figured this shit out on my own. I would have given up already. problem with a complicated game like this is that I'm sure in the long run it'll be more fun, but the uphill part is rough. This reminds me of trying to learn how to drive stick. Fucking hated it at first. After you learn, though, it's become so much fun. This game is the hardest at like the first 5 to 7 main stories, main levels. Always hold guard. When the yokai is out of key, if you near perfect key pulse, it will punish him hard, and you'll still have 25% left for dodge after regains. So you want to take the time to try to get a key pulse right. Okay. All right. So there are enemy ambushes everywhere out here. Ugh. Fucker. Alright. It's a shame there's no pause button in this game if you want to read your comments. Because if you get hit before you dodge, your dodge will fail and you're forced to raise guard. If you don't realize that fast enough, you'll get hit several times in a row. If you always hold guard before you dodge, this dodge will always succeed so you don't take multiple hits in a row. Got it. Okay, so you always want to take the time to put your guard up first before you dodge, because in the off chance that you do screw up the timing, at least your guard will be able to, like, you know, buffer a little bit instead of just eating shit completely. It's not a terribly difficult adjustment to make. I can do that. I'll try my best to make that adjustment. Thanks. Lichihu. I don't know how to say your name. You don't have to make perfect ones, but at least regain some of it. Yokai stay out of key longer than if you spam with no pulse. So always take the time to do some kind of key pulse, even if it's imperfect. Yeah, I guess I'll try to work on that. Like, just try to get some kind of key pulse in. Alright. This guy is scary. I want to try to get a head start on him. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just forgot. It seems like the stance you want to take depends on what kind of opponent you're squaring off against. If you're fighting a Weasley, like, small little thing, it's okay to go to low stance. But if you're fighting a big, heavy dude, you definitely want to go with high stance. Because otherwise, he'll just run you over. You can press pause menu, then the emote menu. Start, select, or vice versa. Oh, cool. Good to know. I did not know you could do that. Thank you. Good advice. I feel like I'm just running in circles right now. I just want to fight more dudes. I actually survived a fight for once instead of just dying over and over again, so that feels good, I guess. Okay. Thank you. So what do you do when a guy guards? I have no idea what to do when he guards. To task his tool. I don't know what that means. Ooh, I got a gourd. What does that mean? Man, the game is running like butt. There's got to be a resolution I can set the game to that it won't drop frame rate this much. 1 second. Before we continue, I'm going to try to get the frame rate to improve a little bit, because even though the game is running, it still looks like butt. So let's see if we can fix that. High stance attacks and mid stance attacks. Mid stance heavies are not blocked by guard. You have to complete the whole move. Is this game fun? I'm still trying to figure that out right now, Violet. I'm not sure if I'm having fun yet. The learning process has been very uphill. There's so much to learn. Like, the game is completely overwhelming. I'm trying. Let's see here. 1600 resolution. I'm not sure if that's good enough or not. 1280? Nope, that's too small. 19 by 20. Ultra wide. 1280. No, there's nothing else I can do. I guess this will have to do. It's gonna have to be this resolution. What are some other things I can do to get some performance improvements? Because right now the game is just running terribly. I don't know what else to do. 30 FPS cap would probably help too. Maintain 1080p. Okay, so stick to 60 FPS. Lower other things. I think I've lowered everything else. Everything else is set to... Oh, shadows off. Turning off shadows might help. It'll make the game look worse, but at least it'll reduce some of the demand on the game. I didn't know you could turn it off completely. I'm setting everything down to potato. Fuck it, 50 resolution. I just want the game to look better. I just want the game to run better. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the other direction. Okay. Just experiencing some growing pains right now. These games will affect your experience depending on your performance in FPS. Yeah, that I can definitely agree with that. Like, when I was playing Sekiro the other day, I was having trouble with the Gauntlet of Severance, and the game was just running poopy, and it was making the game so much more frustrating than it needed to be. So I turned the game off, turned it back on, and that unfucked it for some reason. So, oh, stop that. We're not done. And that actually made the game, that made the run way better, and I actually ended up doing it too, so that was good. Alright, hopefully turning off shadows will help. I literally can't think of anything else to do to help the performance, because this is the best I can do. I'm turned down everything. I just want the frame rate to be stable. Like, if a game looks like poop, it's fine as long as the FPS... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I have 60 FPS. Look how much more buttery smooth that is. Oh, right in the dick. Take that. Have I considered having an extra fan or lowering the room temperature? Actually, it's funny you say that. My computer's running relatively cool right now. It's running very cool, actually. But no, either way, that was the missing piece. The game's running way better now. Look how much better this looks. Okay, this helps tremendously. Starts lagging on my end. Oh, that's too bad. It looks way better for me. It might be just a buffer for a second. It'll unfuck, I promise. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm out of HP now. I didn't even notice how low my HP was. Shit. Everything is turned down right now. Everything is turned down. I don't know how I can make it any lower than it is right now. It's alright, gotta start somewhere. Keep practicing. Get your souls back, money, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I want to get, I at least want to be somewhat competent in fighting the axe guy because he's scary. Gotta remember to. I know there's a checkpoint nearby and I need to level up, but because I'm getting sick and tired of my character just dying in 5 seconds. Okay. Some guy on Reddit more or less counted. In Dark Souls, you need to remember 5 things and press 15 things in order to kill a hard mob. In Nioh 2, you need to remember about 10 to 15 things and button press like 50. It takes a lot of time to get used to Nioh 2. Some struggle for over 20 hours, some never succeed. Well, I want to be the guy that pushes through the wall. So that's why I'm streaming, because I need help. Like if I've learned anything from streaming games online and watching other people play, like that's the reason why I don't have a no backseating on a new game playthrough, because like what's the point in me stubbornly throwing corpses and not learning versus be willing to take advice from other players who have played the game for thousands of hours. That's exactly how a learning process should work. So I don't mind taking advice. Oh, I'm being pursued right now, aren't I? Do I not? Huh. Can I? Where's my... Oh. That was weird. Okay. How do I level up? My character is poopy weak. Help me out here. Okay. You watched a guy push through the main story and now he obliterates New Game 3? Yeah, that's the second time I've heard you say New Game 3. Does that imply that you gotta get through the game the second time and then you just skip to the next? I don't know what that means. Anyways, I need to level up. I want to have dual swords as my focus. That's the weapon I want to get good with. So, how do I make dual sword gooder? I see skill. Does that something I want to focus on? All I know is that my health bar is poopy small and I run out of stamina really fast. So all should be 25. You should get everything to 25. If you want to stick to dual swords, stick with skill. Okay. Everything should be 25. Am I interpreting that correctly? Stamina should reach 200. Toughness with agility, with B agility. Strength should be 5. Okay, so strength's fine enough already. What does all 25 mean then? Are you saying all stats should be 25 across the board? I'm confused. All I know is that I am still very green, and I probably should have my base stats that are going to help me play the game better. Affects your life and makes maximum equip weight. I think I can get away with wearing a little bit heavier armor. Just a little bit. We'll go with these. All stats should be 25 except for stamina and strength. You say that as I level up stamina. God damn it. affects your key recovery. So you should just puff up everything. What if I don't give a shit about magic? Yeah, what if I don't give a shit about magic? Because I just want to learn. I just want to learn the standard attacks right now. Oh, I can't make that jump right now. Heart for key, courage for key recovery, and skill for dual sword scaling. No magic equals suffering. Okay, so you definitely want to have some magic. So don't treat this like a FromSoft build. You definitely don't. Well, you definitely want to have a little bit of everything. So you want to have a little bit of everything, and then you can start specializing. Is that what I'm hearing correctly? I would even rush Magic 25 above after all their stats are at 10. So I'm getting mixed information right now. You're saying push everything to base 10 first and then start focusing on magic? I thought stamina was something you didn't want to invest in. Ah, you cocksucker. Ah, you cocksucker! Alright, start over. What the hell is make an offering? Boons? Okay, I don't know what any of this shit is. Demon Horde? Make an offering, level up, change Guardian Spirit. The game seems complex. Yeah, it's very complex. That's the reason why I'm streaming, is because I'm hoping someone out there knows what the hell they're talking about, and I'm gonna learn from them instead. Ah! 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 Ah, fuck. Holy shit, these guys hit so hard. I'm sorry, what? Guess the game said no, you did it wrong. Alright. He who runs... Try again. Quit taking stupid pills, do it right. Are there only variations of sword in this game? There's tons of weapons. I'm not going to show you all of them. Someone else can explain. Ah! Try again. Everything here hits so hard. Magic blends into everything in this game. Okay, magic is extremely important, alright? I would do the first 20 heart and 30 skill, and then the rest go for magic, and then go for 30 magic, but everything else eventually is going to need to be leveled up. 25 magic will be a quality of life boost. Okay, okay, the one consistent theme that I'm hearing over and over again is go magic, go magic. Magic's so important. Magic good. Alright, I can't just keep going back to the save point. Every time I get hit fucking once. I'm just gonna have to push through. Enemies hit hard. Learn to not get hit. Currently in high stance. Hey, little homie. Still 50 into one stat is a bad idea consistently. Yeah, I don't want to hyper-fixate on just one stat. I want to spread things out a little bit because, one, I'm still completely green. I don't fully understand the concept of this game yet. I'm not even sure if I want to keep playing it just yet. I'm still on the fence. I'm running into all the same problems I did the first time I played this game. Because ultimately what matters most with the game is, are you having fun? And right now, I'm still not sure on that question. I don't know if I'm having fun yet. This game's fucking complicated. Ah! Come on, be tired later! Who the fuck is shooting at me? I'm out of heals. Try again. I need to be able to clear this room out without using up all my healing. Alright, I'm gonna have to just level shit up. Alright, what should I level next? Because right now I'm just getting dunked on right now. Depends on opinion, but 50 into one stat is a bad idea consistently. Just get past through this period. You'll have more fun when you have more active skills. Yeah, your starting point is just so bare bones. You have very little to work with. Hi. Funny, the stream is definitely like chugging right now. So what's something I can do to dial back performance demand, because I am getting slow down. Heart and skill are always your first recommendations. Okay. Heart affects your ki and resistance against fire, and skill just makes my weapon stronger. What about Constitution? Because right now I die in like 2 hits. Enemies hit so hard. Skill will also affect ki pulse recovery. You actually have skill. You actually have Constitution 10, and you're still doing fine. Wow. How do you raise your HP then? What raises your HP? Or are you just running around with 1 health equivalent and just not get hit ever, and I'm perfect? Because I can't play that way. I'm not that good at the game yet. Alright, fuck it. We'll raise skill. Unless other skills, raising up other skills also increases life. Because, I need some life, because I got fucking nothing. You get health in all stats, so you don't need to explicitly keep focusing on Constitution. Oh, okay. So this is what you meant by have everything at least at a base of 10. and then you can start concentrating. Okay. Getting sick of your shit. Ah! Cocksucker. Alright. Get sick of your shit. Fall off stage. Thank you. Alright, the guy taking pot shots at me. I'm getting sick of you. Ah, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. Also, why can't I swim? What kind of shit is this? Oh well. Ugh. God damn, getting hit hurts so much. Heart makes your game more playable, makes you move more. Skill makes your game experience more linear by scaling your weapons up, while enemies get tankier, and your game doesn't get harder and harder through time. Yeah, I agree, because, like, the one thing that I'm noticing is that, like, when I'm fighting enemies, it just takes fucking forever for them to just die. Damage would definitely translate to a smoother game experience. I can agree with that. Fucker. One of my catchphrases when I play a game is, "Why do you have so much HP?" It's one thing that I always find frustrating about a lot of game design. Is like, oh, we'll make the game harder by making the enemy have so much HP they never die, and then they hit you once and then you die. And that's bad game design in my opinion. But at least with an RPG, you can kind of work around that by leveling your character to account for that. Right now, stat scaling gives like a 5% damage. It's not very much, yeah. This sucks. Yeah, very lucky right there. Ah! No, you're all out of healing items. Cut your losses. So when do I get more healing items? Because this whole, like, you only get 3 potions per run is wearing thin real fast. What this essentially communicates to me is be perfect during combat. Because right now the situation is enemies hit like a fucking truck, and I get three screw ups essentially. Fucking hell. If you play badly, it will feel like it. As it says, can't beat the boss in New Game Plus and suffer. Another obliterates S the same at New Game. You gotta stop abbreviating. I don't know what that means. Find Kodamas to be at 8. Kodamas are the little dudes, right? Or the little green dudes? Do me a favor, don't abbreviate too much, because I don't understand what that means. I can guess, but it just cuts out the guesswork. Footstone. Door seems to be locked. Okay. I recognize that voice. It's my friend the Minotaur. I have 2 fuck-ups left. Alright, going in that way seems to just be pain, so let's go around. He's not aggroing, don't worry about him. I'm getting sick of you. Okay, there's got to be a way up there. Ah! Ah! This sucks. Twitch doesn't let you fix typos. You sacrifice use of equipment in order to get offerings to get elixirs and buy potions. Okay. Yeah, because I have a lot of that. A lot of stuff I'm carrying around is basically useless. And I'm getting really sick and tired of only having basically 3 potions and enemies hit like trucks. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Ah, yeah, my old friend. I definitely could use a new, what's it called, though? Because, I need to replenish. I don't have enough stuff. Come on, be tired later. Yeah, the first time I played the game, I learned none of this of what you guys are explaining. Which is, like, once again, another frustrating thing about, like, potentially fun games, is that the more complex they get, the harder they are to actually learn how to play, because it's just too much shit to learn. But yeah, the rest you have to buy. Okay, well, let's make an offering then, because this is some bullshit. I don't have enough healing items to do anything. Increases elixirs drops by 5%. That would be nice to have. Requires gold. Oh, you only get to 1 at a time. Make an offering. That's right, I got a whole bunch of demon horde shit. I don't even know what this does. Can I change my equipment here, or do I have to wait until after the stage is over? Make an offering. Better to go Oracle or Yamabushi. Those are words. Okay. Increases soul core drop rate. I don't have access to this yet. Healer, drop by 5%. Oracle, increases the amount of Amretta. That's my experience points. Oh, you only get to have 1 at a time. Okay. Well, in that case, no contest. I want Amretta. Having more level ups, that's always going to be the most useful thing. get the impression you don't want to do strong attack very often. It's just so slow and clunky and unreliable. You only want to throw that out when you're when it's absolutely safe to do so. Yeah, more experience points seems like the better option. Let's see here. It's a whole ass village full of things to do. Oh, okay. Here's how you get up there with that one asshole with the... Really can't wait to get access to a bow or some kind of projectile weapon, because I'm getting sick of this shit. If you don't get good, why have elixirs at all? It's not like 20 will help. I mean, you're not wrong. Because right now the main issue I'm having is just that I'm having trouble with just grasping the concept of the game so far. You know that old adage of some games aren't for everybody? I'm still trying to push past this this membrane of maybe Nioh 2 is not for me, because I'm trying to like it. I'm trying so hard to like this game. And the thing is like I generally have a pretty high like threshold for like frustration when it comes to a game. I'm willing to put up with a lot, but this is pushing me so far. This is definitely testing my patience. I platinumed Sekiro last night. That was fun. I got all the Gauntlets of Strength done. Pretty happy with that accomplishment. Really enjoyed all the Dark Souls games. I'm a big fan of Ninja Gaiden, too. Ninja Gaiden is a game that I have a lot of fond memories of. I grew up with that and beat Master Ninja Mode multiple times. I have a lot of love for Koei Tecmo games. It's just that for some reason, you would think Nioh 2 would be right up my alley. But nope. So far, this is like pissing uphill. I'm having trouble with this. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whoa. Okay, so you can attack out of dodge roll. How did I do that? Do that again. This game can be frustrating if you don't have someone experienced to tell you how to play better. Yeah, that's pretty much the experience I ran into. Like, Monster Hunter was a very similar experience as well. My first time through Monster Hunter, I fucking hated it, and now it's my favorite game. There was this guy his uphill was so hard, but he used 0 elixirs through like 1,000 hours. That sounds needlessly frustrating. Again, the main goal here is have fun, and I'm still kind of not having fun. I'm kind of just pushing through, hoping the fun comes. I find the key pull system to be really, really unintuitive and just not enjoying it so far. So that's the reason why I'm really excited for Wulong. Wulong doesn't have a key pulse system. They just get rid of it. And I prefer that. Ugh. God damn, these guys hit so hard. I might be better off just farming. I'm so squishy right now. I can't even make a single mistake without losing 1/3 of my health bar or even all of it in a single combo. They hit you twice and it's just, you're done. You're done. And you get 2 items to heal with. It's, woo! It's a tremendous demand. The game asks so much of you. Oh, okay. I just learned something good. Ah, what? 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 Ugh. Very different from Dark Souls. Yeah, I've kind of gathered that so far. I need like 50 button presses in order to... I need like 50 buttons to feel good. Alright. Well, at least I have a shortcut. A part of me wants to like boot up Ninja Gaiden just to show that like I do have some experience with this franchise and these games, because I want to like this so badly. I want to like this so badly, and so far it's just not clicking. The click has not occurred yet. Ah, fucker. Oh, hi. Shit, I only got 3 heals again. Guys, this is kind of a lot. Oh, and I ran out of stamina. Fights with Ren are Tekken through and through. Alright, the guy with the bow is a problem. Can I jump? That'd be amazing if I could just get my ass over there. No, everything's got to be inconvenient, doesn't it? Alright. Dudes on the rafters are a big problem. Where are my experience points? Oh, they're all gone because I died. I see another demon fog. What's this? No dual swords. That's all I care about. Just focus on one weapon. Be competent with it. Oh, hi! There's two of you. Ah! Okay, I learned a new attack. Apparently you can dash back into a forward attack. Okay, I just learned something good. Apparently you can dash back into a strong attack. Alright, that's actually useful. Does good damage, it's strong, and it comes out relatively quickly. Low end lag, I like it. Good attack. I think I just picked up a bow. How do I equip it? Some little asshole cornered me earlier. I'm guessing all my experience points are gone again, because I can't find them. Wow! Wow! Okay, you get hit twice. Go fuck yourself. Just 2 hits, you're dead. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to get my bearings, and the game's like, nope, you get two hits. That's all you get. These guys hit so hard. They hit so hard. Wow! Yeah, right now my interpretation so far is I'm underleveled. I need stats. I just need raw stats. Everything's just too low. All my money's on the floor right now. Let's go get it. Fuck this. Everyone kills me in 1 hit. I need to run. I'm just gonna run for it. Not gonna happen. Gotta fight. Oh, okay, now you don't get any money. Go fuck yourself. Wow. It feels like you're in late game, unless you're going for a super tanky build. Yeah, everything. What the game's communicating to me right now is you are underleveled and squishy. I just lost all my experience points. I gotta start over again. Well, now I have nothing to lose. I'm gonna go after the bull now. He's probably worth a lot. Now I have nothing to lose. Fuck it, I'm gonna fight the bull. Fucker. Ah, wow, you don't get anything, do you? Ah! Wanna be tired later. I got very lucky right there. I couldn't replenish my key because I was in the thingy. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. He just has too much HP. I may as well be trying to kill him with a butter knife. Alright, you made your point, game. He has too much HP. Just avoid him. Ugh. This sucks. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Just kill me. Decent doesn't mean win. I lost. Okay, try again. There's a dude in here. Don't aggro the other two. When he guards, strong attack to break his guard open. There's no jump button. Ooh, a Kodama. I forget what the importance of that is. Fuck it. Ah. Oh, wow! Wow! 2 hits! Okay, I have a new strategy right now. I need to farm. I'm just too squishy. I can't even take a single... I can't even take 2 hits. I'm just too squishy. I need experience points. I can't handle any fights at all. Stay away from the demon guy for now. You need hit. You're just too squishy. Too squishy. I can't handle him right now. So heavy attack, you only get... no, I didn't. I gave up. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to take him right now. I'm just not good enough at the game, and I just don't understand the rules well enough. I looked away for a second and I died. You can just run past those. Dual swords aren't good early game. I just need some combos and some attack strings to work with because I'm so bare bones. I can't chain quick attack into strong attack, and that drives me crazy. I want to be able to do that. The game is so close to just being fun, and right now it's frustrating. You need to spam active skills, which you don't have yet. Yeah, so I'm just missing essentials for the dual swords, so I need to level up. The problem is I keep dying. I literally can't hold on to any experience points long enough to go spend it. Okay, medium strong attack's actually pretty good. Be tired later. God damn. Okay, so the big demon guy, I just can't fight him. He's just too strong. Is there a way to turn that off, by the way? Oh. Is there a way to turn that off, by the way? Oh, by the way, don't forget, you could do this. Just that is driving me crazy. I don't need that. Turn that off. Like the tutorial shit, I don't want to have prompts in front of the game telling me what to do. That is driving me insane. I don't like that. Ah, God.
Okay, well, I guess you gotta just put up with it. Play the game the way the game wants you to play. Jesus. Jesus Christ. At least I have the luxury to finally have a shortcut access. It only took 1,000 corpses to get there. I need experience points. Medium strong attack's actually pretty reliable. It'll do for now. Getting real sick of you. Where is my it costs this much to level up thing? I'm looking at like a brick of text right now. Where is the how much can I not see how much it costs to level up? Because I don't see it. Or do I have to be at a Buddhist statue in order to level up? Prayer statue, because I don't see it. Whatever. How much does it cost to level up? I need 3,000. I have 1,500. Doesn't cost that much. So that's the problem is right now you just die so fast you don't have a chance to actually get any experience points. Oh! Ah! Nope, stay away from his other demon buddies. Ah, great. aggroed the other two. Ah! Oh. If it becomes yellow, you can level up. Okay. I want those. I'm sure he's worth a lot, so I gotta do it. And if I'm right next to a save point, there's no reason for me to not at least try. I'm sure he's worth a lot. I just gotta make sure I don't aggro his buddies on accident. Oh, wow, that comes out fast. Yeah, go fuck yourself. He was worth about 1,000. I need 1,000 more. Divine Rice. What do we have here? Provides a glaive. I don't want a glaive. Oh, hi! Jeez, guys, you think you got enough enemies here? Alright, where's the little asshole shooting at me? Thanks for that. It's a cat ball. Bison Tachi. I'm still 300 short. I need more. You can try putting on some of the heavier... Where do I equip it? Offering up Divine Rice to the Kodama, you can receive items from the collection. Ah. Speeds up key recovery. Right now, I just need healing. Because I don't have shit. I just die over and over again. Wear tankier breastplates and waist guards. Yeah, I definitely need that. Apparently, I can't buy more than 4. Where you equip weapons. Okay. Let's see here. So this is the heaviest thing I got right now. 44 defense. My weight stays the same. I want to stay light. That's important. Wow, this is even lighter and it's better defense. That's kind of a win-win right there. Best of both worlds right there. Demon Horde. Oh, this is one thing we were talking about, huh? Demon Horde Waist Guard. Gotta admit, it looked pretty cool. Foot Soldiers' Greaves provide better defense. They don't look as cool, but whatever. What's this? An accessory. Increases item drop. Item usage speed goes up. That's not really a problem. Increases Gourd Amrita earned. Water damage goes up. All of these raise defense by 4. We'll go with Gourd. You have 8 left, so you're running out. Sort. Sort by type, sort by rarity. No, sort by type. That's the most important. How do I sort by... You know, I want to sort by Odachi twins, by dual swords first. That's what I'm interested in. Oh, they're the same damage either way. Focus on the breastplate and waist guard first. Okay. It would be nice to have some kind of projectile weapon. I only have 1. I think this is as good as this is going to get. Yeah, this is as good as it's going to get. It is some kind of defensive... It is a defense increase, so I guess I'll take it. It'll have to do for now. Sort by type? Okay. Tired later. It'll look kind of ridiculous, but I'm sure layered armor is going to be a thing later. Oh shit. We'll check the Kodama in a second. I don't want to get sniped at again. How did I do that? Oh, it's because I'm in low stance, derp. I was like, wait a second, I haven't seen that before. Oh, it's because I'm in low stance, derp. I didn't even notice my own stance. Try ranged weapons against human heads. Okay. Later. Also on smaller yokai? Okay. Gotta kill the demons first. Come on, be tired later. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, for fuck's sake. It's over. You're in the yokai realm, you can use sacred water to alleviate the effect. Okay. Let's just get this over with. Oh god, this slow key recovery shit is extremely annoying. Oh god. It slows everything to a crawl. So, let's get this done quick. Fuck this. Oh, my old friend. I'm sorry, what? Let's take this outside where I have room to fight.
Kill the large enemy. Yeah, I think I found him. I think I found him. Only have 5 arrows left. Well, I guess what that communicates to me is you don't get to have arrows right now. Come on, be tired later. Oh my god! Burst counter in blue form functions as a dodge. You can also cancel your movements. So if you are doing a move and about to get hit, do a burst counter to drag yourself out of being hit. Burst counter is that big demon shove forward thing, right? Is that burst counter? Jesus Christ, I can't catch up. I keep getting pushed back over and over again in progress. God, this is just demoralizing. I have not felt this demoralized playing a game since my first time playing Sekiro. The back of my brain wants to stop so badly right now. Oh my god! Fucking hell! Shoot down the small yokai first. I have like 5 arrows left. I don't get that luxury. At least shoot down 2 of them. I'll try. I have no experience left. I have no experience points left. I lost everything. Yeah, this key pull shit is just not clicking for me. This is exactly the reason why I stopped playing last time. It's the key pull system I could not grasp. After a while, I just got sick of playing. I just wasn't having fun, and I got exhausted and gave up. And that's how I'm feeling right now. Well, I guess Koei Tecmo wins because I paid full price for this, and now it just sits in my game library. Don't let him transform. He turns into a big guy. It becomes a big pain in the ass to kill.
Bring it outside. He has an advantage inside. Ah, you son of a whore! So the black, white, fuzzy grab thing, you can burst counter that. Am I seeing that right? Because my understanding is you only get to use that on red attacks. When they glow red, that's your chance to use it. But when I see that, I'm like, oh, because I'm starting to fry. My brain is starting to fry. Like I can't compute orders anymore. I'm running out of shit too. Wow, getting a headshot on these guys instantly kills them. That's very useful. You can't. You can only burst attack red attacks, but burst counter in blue form does the same as the dodge. So you can dodge the grapple with the burst counter. Okay, so just dodge, use it as a dodge. Because that shit is strict. I feel like I could be doing something else with my time right now. I feel like I could be applying this time to something else. Use high stance. I'm all out of arrows. Whoops. Ah. Oh, it's because I'm out of stamina. Sweet Jesus, it just does not recover. Where am I? What's this? Soshu dual katanas. Is that better than what I have right now? Nope, it's the same. Damage bonus C minus? Is that better than what I have right now? No familiarity is the drawback. It's easy to break the horns in high stance. Okay? Just more shit to remember. God, there's so much shit to remember. Higher rarity, so better. Alright, let's wear it then. Ugh. That's new. Waiting for your key to replenish in the demon realm is just... I'm just starting to not care. I'm starting to hit a point of apathy where I'm not even angry anymore. I just don't care anymore. I remember reading that somewhere where, like, the thing is with anger is that anger can't keep going forever. Eventually you reach a point where you fizzle out. Where that energy to just keep pushing eventually fizzles out to a point where you just don't care anymore. And that's where I'm hitting. I'm starting to hit the I don't care stage now. Where the motivation to keep pushing is just slipping away. My dams are gone. I have to wait literally like 30 seconds for my health bar, for my stamina bar to replenish for me to even fight back. I'm done. I'm done. No more. I'm done. I tried really, really hard to like Nioh 2. I can't get into it. I can't get into it. It's not a game for me. I give up. I'm done. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I really appreciate you guys trying. I appreciate the advice. I did learn some new things, but it's not clicking. It's just not clicking. And I've reached a point where I'm not having fun anymore, to a point where it's just like I'd rather just invest my time in something else. I really hope Wo Long addresses this issue, because it doesn't have a stamina bar to manage anymore. So hopefully it'll make combat a little bit more engaging, but I just can't do Nioh 2. I don't like it. I don't like it. So... as for what I'll stream next week on Cerulean Skies, I don't know yet. I'll think about it. Maybe Dark Souls. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to find something new. Maybe I'll stream Ninja Gaiden. I don't know. But I think I'm done trying with Nioh 2. I'm exhausted. See you guys later. I'm going to call it here. The stream's been dragging to a halt anyway. I'm going to call it here. Alright. Bye. Take